guys, Charles from Team COG, coming at you guys here with round 3, and sadly the final round I was able to record of this 32-man YugiTuber stream tournament. So I hope you guys are ready for this. So this is going to be the last round. Then shortly after this, I will show the profile of the list I chose to play. If you guys don't know already, please hit that join button down below and think about becoming a member of the Crusade. Every little bit of support is appreciated. Also, check out our sponsors down in the description below, such as OPHIDIAN Games and Accessories, GameTime Cards and Collectibles. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into this replay. We are playing against Eldlich here, which I did not know at the time. And coincidentally, I won the dice roll, so I decided to go first. And my hand was not too great, as you can see, is if you play the Guard Dragon variant, if you are opening or summoning out Draco, that means you must have an extender, or things must be kind of desperate to resolve the Magius. So yeah, we'll just keep playing here. Trying my best. Getting a search off Draco, going to Spatha, use the Monster Reborn to bring back the Draco, and then we kind of just go into LP, Spatha to move the LP. I'm kind of playing into the rock zone here, and actually, it doesn't show it down there, but I pretty much, my hand was not good at all. This is the first time in so long that I've actually summoned LP and actually been scared, because I didn't have the extenders or the ability to protect from anything. So I pretty much, you can't see, but I typed in yeet because to activate LP's effect, and the man Logan up here ends up ashing. Also, guys, I'm gonna have Logan's YouTube channel pop up probably right about now. And yeah, please remember to check him out. He was a really awesome guy, really pleasant to deal with. So anyway, continuing on, I go into Triple Verse, summon Arborea, make my second Magius, and practically end on Avramax and pass. And I always harp on this. I always have harped on this, saying this is not enough. But then I've slowly moved forward to sometimes Avramax is enough. Avramax just being if you look at it, we got ashed, and then now we made up into Avramax. So still technically it's better than Firewall Pass, and it's still a play, but it's definitely not the best. And if this set card down here is a set power, Avramax becomes unmovable. However, as we will continue on here, you'll come to see that I don't know if he ripped, but he Cosmic Cyclones my set, which ends up being my Gravedigger's Trap Hole. Tenki activates. I pretty much am just a setting duck and hoping that Avramax holds the line. So you're going to be like, wait a minute, this isn't Eldlich, it's a zoo. So he was playing a zoo engine in it. And essentially, this is something that kind of came up that I didn't know about. And I'm going to pause here. So the Golden Lord does not target. So essentially, if he had the Golden Lord in hand, he could pretty much out my Avramax. But I was very concerned for that. At that moment, I was like, oh great, he's going to be able to out it. Because he can't out it with these cards he has right here. He can't out it with Tiger Mortar or Trident. However, I think beneath the Trident is okay, so it's a Ram, and I think this is Rat. I can't remember its name. I just looked at it. Zodiac. So Whiptail equips to this guy. So I was kind of worried here because I thought the Whiptail could attack and then would banish my Avramax. But if I remember right, Whiptail here says if this card battles an opponent's monster after damage calculation, banish that opponent's monster. So I think that the reason he didn't do it is he thought that maybe Avramax would have, killed this monster, then after damage it wouldn't still apply or whatever it may be. I don't know how that works, but that's kind of what I saw, and I was kind of thankful that it didn't happen. But so we end up going into my turn. I end up drawing Kaijuing, normally Maximus, special summoning the Black Dragon, making Maximus able to target, made Maximus target Avramax to be able to do double battle damage. Then I overlaid into Dugaris to pretty much double my monster's attack. So essentially right here, I don't even know if this would have potentially worked because Avramax gains the attack. So no matter what, I think, and I was going to do my attack was going to be 6,000. I was going to gain his attack 6 times, or at least 6,000 times 2 if that's what it was going to be. It was going to eventually be, game regardless. So he just sees the writing on the wall. I think that was the writing on the wall. I'm not 100% sure, and we wrap it up on the game 1. Okay guys, here we are on game 2. We're gonna go ahead and start off here. I believe he decides to go first, which is kind of what I thought, and that's what my side deck is. My side deck is kind of prepared. When I win the dice roll going first, I'll just side and go second, and then generically the deck already has a pretty decent going second strategy built into it without having the side. But we'll go ahead and start off here, and we're gonna see the Golden Land pop down. And a Magician's Soul. So he essentially opens like almost full combo. So this is going to be a very interesting game that I remember. The Golden Land's going to pretty much send him the Conquistador, Habanero. Whoa. Going too fast. We end up setting this Elixir card right here, Elixir of White Destiny, which is pretty much is a quick play special summon from your hand or graveyard. And then we have the Conquistador, and we have the Haquero, which just allow him to set these cards here. And then that's about... So we know that he has an Elixir. And we know that he's going to get Scarlet Sanguine, I believe. Yes, so this one right here. So I know he has Scarlet Sanguine, and this card right here just allows you to pretty much beam out the Golden Lord directly from the deck. And the deck, if you guys don't know about, I don't know how you wouldn't know, but in case, you know, you don't know, or you don't pay much attention to it because you're not, like, into the meta or anything like that, or mostly because we've been in quarantine for months on end, the Golden Land, or yeah, the Golden Land traps here, they need, to maximize their full effect, you need Golden Lord on field, otherwise they're just trap monsters. So he needs to get access to the Golden Lord, which is what this card does. So we're going to continue on my turn, and I'm going to start out with normal summon Leonis, going into Magius. He's going to activate. Here we go. This is also a good point to prove why I chose to play Crusadia Power over Call by the Grave. He's going to activate Conquistador. Conquistador says that if you can activate this card, so it'll summon if you control the Golden Lord, destroy one face-up card on the field, which the only face-up card on the field is my Magius, and that would totally disrupt my entire play. So he activates this. I wait for him to activate his Scarlet Sanguine, because right now there's no, if I chain this, there's really no point of it. I want to make sure, I want to get the Golden Lord out first. So he activates the Golden Lord, then I chain Crusadia Power, making my Magius unaffected by card effects except its own. So the Golden Lord touches base out here, and Conquistador and Habanero summon. Excuse me, I said Habanero. Pause here. Habanero summons itself. Conquistador, excuse me, not goodness. The Conquistador summons itself. I end up kaijuing the Golden Lord, so now he has to pretty much use this elixir to bring it back. And if you guys can't see, when the kaiju's right there, it's kind of getting pretty deep. And I already have Leonis, and Leonis is pretty much saying piercing all over it. And we're going to continue on Magius. Will grab me a search. Go into Regulex. He's going to activate this white Sanguine to get the Golden Lord. I activate Draco. Grab me back the Leonis. Regulex to grab me the, the Revival. And this is where, excuse me, this is very interesting. So this right here, let me go previous here. Okay, so sorry about that. So I activate the World Legacy Guard Dragon, and this is where he chooses to activate Golden Land forever. And the Golden Land is the spell trap or monster effect activated, and I control the Golden Lord. Tribute one monster, negate the activation. One zombie monster, excuse me. So he chose this here, and this is just kind of like, I see this as he didn't know what was going on, but potentially I still felt really safe in this. The only thing I could not stop would be the counter trap, and I played Guard Dragon, and Guard Dragon is going to get back Draco, which would have gave me more damage. But what he really should have waited for is this right here, the Leonis activating. So now I activate Revival that I searched off Regulex, and now I'm sitting here with my Equimax is able to poke into, attack every monster first off. It's able to do piercing, and it's going to be able to whack into that 0/0 Magician's Soul. As long as this final trap card is not anything, we're golden. So I go ahead and enter the battle phase, smack for 67, and smack the Golden Lord for 39. And that is it. And this card he had set up here, let's see what it is. It was the Scarlet Sanguine, we knew that. So we end up 2-0ing Eldlich, guys. So I'm pretty proud with this. I ended up going 4-1 throughout the tournament. My next guy, we worked on a dime, but he just worked, and then he had to edit videos and stuff like that. So he couldn't find time, and since he was late, he kind of felt a little bit bad about making me wait. So he just gave me the win. It's not how I wanted to win. I want that to be clear. I wanted to play. But regardless, I ended up taking the win. So I ended up going 4-1, getting 4th place in this tournament, and I'll have my deck profile popping up next on Wednesday, so please stay tuned for that. And yeah, guys, so this was, we played 2 meta decks at the entire event. We ended up going, 1-2 with Emancipators, and then we ended up 2-0 Eldlich here. So the crusade continues. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember, if you guys like this video, to hit that like button, and please remember to subscribe if you haven't already. This has been Charles from Team COG, signing out.